Justin, I'm sure you celebrate every victory, but how do you assess this one? It didn't seem like offensively you had a very productive night, but you made plays when you mattered.
Yeah, they're hard to come by. So we will celebrate a victory. Don't ever want to miss the opportunity to celebrate a victory. We have to play much better football moving forward in every phase of the game. That's obvious. And so, like our job as coaches is to help the players execute at a higher level. So it's on us to get that out of them. But we made 2 huge plays. The first play of the game on defense, Cam Sidney, and then the second to last play, Paco Austin. That's as good a play as individual plays we've had this year from any one player. Jacob DeJesus did some good things. Kendrick got us some runs. Jordan King had a couple big catches. Jaron threw some nice balls. But we got to learn, there's just, 30, 40 plays in there in every phase of the total, offense, defense, and special teams combined, where it's like just doing your job at with great effort. We can get much more accomplished than we did. So penalties were terrible. And we dropped the ball too many times on offense and defense a couple times. So, yeah, a lot to work on, and it's our job as coaches to get that out of our players.
Thomas?
What did the officials tell you about the Chris Victor unsportsmanlike conduct? It seemed from our end it was just a little bit jump the gun, so to speak, a little bit on that call. But what did they? They
didn't tell us anything. Unsportsmanlike penalty. It's up to the officials.
And then in terms of doing the job, it seemed like the defense still had some leaky run fits, and then the field position game was definitely up and around pretty much everywhere in terms of the punt game. What more do you need to see from those specific groups to continue to be better?
Yeah, we got to play the run better. That's the D-line, the linebackers, the defensive backs, and then we have to have better eye discipline and communication in our coverage. There's no 2 ways about it. So we either have to coach that part better, starting with me. I have a defensive background. We have to get that done with our players, or we have to, limit some of the things we're asking them to do so we can play at a higher level. What was the other thing you mentioned? The punt game?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do a better job there. So we got to coach that better. We have to punt the ball better than we punted it.
Jake?
Yeah, can you talk about Paco's play in as much detail as you can?
Yeah, they had a crossing route. The safety, who's in good position to leverage the play, got caught by the number 19, I think it was, on a bender, got caught. He didn't make the play. So then you had Cade and somebody else kind of converging on it. He split them. Paco's got an attempt to make a play right about the 1.5, 2 yard line. The guy's momentum's probably going to carry him in all honesty. I don't know that it's not a stop tackle. He's kind of coming from an angle. So really the only thing left is to attack the ball. And, we show those plays every week. And we drill turnovers and taking shots on the ball like everybody does. Everybody drills it, and we drill it too. And then we talk about it every Thursday in our FBI meeting. We showed a clip like that. I think the 49ers and the Rams had one. It was a D lineman. Similar play, like on the goal line a couple weeks ago. Guy punched it out right at the goal line as the ball carrier is going to be going in the end zone. It's the same idea. That is an elite play. That's as good an individual play as we've had this season. Unbelievable play. So, whatever adjective you want to throw in front of it, that's what it was. So,
what transpired to get Michael Luckhurst back on your roster?
We're just trying to find ways to kick the ball further, or higher, or both. Ideally, both. But that's it.
He had not been on the roster last year. Wasn't on the roster.
Yeah, he was with us a couple of years ago. For those of you, he was here. He was our kicker. He ended up playing soccer there for a while, and we've had one of our kickers has been out, and Chase has been in there doing the best that he can, and Chase has done a really good job kicking field goals for us, and he knows kind of where his strengths lie, and we think highly of Chase. we just, the kickoff team and the field position thing is showing up big time. So we're just trying to find anybody that can help our team, and Michael was open to coming back, and so, yeah.
When did he rejoin you?
I guess it was over a week ago, maybe 10 days, something like that. Yeah. Actually, honestly, it was even a little before that. So, but there's an acclimation process they have to go through. So,
Was he on the roster for Duke?
yeah, he wasn't able to play. Yeah, because there's a acclimatization period they have to go through. Yeah, but we're trying to kick it further and higher. Again, both is what we'd really like to have, so we kick in the end zone, but we'll take either of the two right now.
Justin, how is Jaron? It looked like he got banged around quite a bit.
He looked good in the locker room. I haven't heard anything from the trainers.
You got
So
to take him out for one play.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Thomas?
Jacob, per the sports information, had the tie for the 6 most single game receptions in Cal history. How's he kind of just made himself available in a myriad of different roles over the course of the season?
He's really tough. He competes really hard. He wants the ball every play, and he's got one speed, whether he's on a return team, playing offense. And I think our offensive coaches do a really good job of we're trying to find as many ways we can to get positive yardage, and getting Jacob in the right matchup, getting him off the line of scrimmage, getting the ball quick, getting the ball down the field. Obviously, Jaron making the throws to get it to him, sweeping it to him. I thought the offensive staff did a heck of a job putting us in positions to make some really good plays. We have to execute those plays better. But Jacob got 13. Yeah, so that's pretty darn good. I thought Jordan King had a couple nice ones too. There's some great run looks too. Some light boxes. We just have to, we got to block them better and get loose a little more. We got to create some more offense with those looks that we're getting.
Justin, the flip side of that was Tron and Mason Mini weren't really much of the things tonight. Was that them taking them out for you guys, or you just didn't find them?
Tron, they traveled a guy with Tron. We saw some split safety coverage at times, which sometimes can, if they're playing a form of 2 or trail or something. So Tron saw a lot of bump. So some of those free release back shoulders. He had a chance, I think, on our sideline for a back shoulder. He had another one. So, we've been used to seeing him make a lot of those, and some of what they were doing gave Jacob more opportunities, and Jordan King, and Mason had some chances today. He didn't come down the ball like he usually does, so he'll get back going again though.
Coach, speaking of the back shoulders, it seemed like today there was a little less of those like 50-50 balls, like the deep shot from Jaron.
Mm-hmm.
Was that part of the game plan coming into the day, or was it more of just what the defense was giving you, more of
Yeah.
those intermediate short passes?
We did. We wanted to get some easy completions, so to speak. Not, I don't know if there's any such thing, but like try to get some easy completions to be a part of the run game. And then we definitely had some vertical passes called. Again, some of the split safety coverage we were seeing took some of those away, and that's where you saw some of the in breaks. Like Jordan King hit a couple in breaking routes for big third downs. I think Jacob had one early on an in break, like a dig route for a big 3rd and long. So, yeah, some of the coverage takes some of that away. Yeah.
Anything else? Thanks for that.
Thank you.